What's up, everybody? I'm Trey Lang. I'm here in Little 5 Points at Aisle 5 Music Venue in Atlanta, Georgia, with up-and-coming country rock artist July Turner. July, thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me, brother.
Yeah, man. So we'll go ahead and jump right into the interview. The first question on all the ladies' minds, and I was told to ask this question, is are you single?
I ain't married, so that means if you ain't married, you're single. Come on.
There you go. So how old are you?
I'm 25. I was born in April, 98.
Very cool.
98,
very cool.
baby.
And where are you from?
I'm from Cartersville, Georgia. I went to Cartersville High School. Yeah, small town.
And where do you currently live now?
I currently live in Nashville, Tennessee. Went to Kennesaw State after graduating from high school and got up there about a year and a half ago.
What has this past year been like for you? Like moving to Nashville, having your song featured on New Country 101.5. It's just, what has everything been like for you?
Man, honestly, the first year I had gotten to Nashville was kind of terrible. Well, not terrible, but was riding a lot, trying to figure out the touring game. And but this year was filled with releasing a lot of new music. We got 6 songs out this year. Like you said, we did get on radio. We got 3 songs on New Country 101.5, Atlanta, Georgia. And we toured a bunch, man. Almost 80 shows. We played over 10 states. And, yeah, just been on the grind.
So who were some of your favorite artists growing up? Like, who were you listening to when you were growing up?
Man, well, I came from the era of, like, post-grunge, I guess. So it'd be, like, Three Doors Down, Creed. But honestly, man, I love Jason Aldean, Kenny Chesney. I named my little sister after Kenny Chesney. Her name's Chesney. For all
you
y'all
named your little sister.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
And Kenny Chesney even brought me on stage one time. We used to go to his concerts a lot when I was a kid. And he put me on stage, gave me his guitar. So I was, like, total fan kid.
Kenny Chesney brought you on stage?
Yes, bro. I still got the guitar till today.
Wow.
Jake Owen signed it. I think Billy Carrington and yeah, Kenny. So and like Big and Rich, love Big and Rich, Rascal Flatts. Like growing up, they were huge. So
yeah.
That was kind of what I can. Eric Church, I can remember bumping to Eric Church and like early Brantley Gilbert. But yeah, man.
So kind of piggybacking on that question, who's like a dream collaboration for you? I know that, collaborations are a little more prominent in other genres, but who would be a dream collaboration for you? Like, who do you think would sound best with July Turner?
Man, I would like to, not to stretch too far. Obviously, I would love it if like Aldean cut one of my songs.
Yeah.
I feel like I kind of got that vibe, but a lot of the Texas country rock guys like Co Wetzel, Yeah. Some guys, I don't know, some more of the country rock acts. I'd have to really sit and think for a second, but yeah, maybe some more like up and comers too, like me. Some buddies from Nashville, kind of coming up in the same class. So yeah, maybe do that.
Which country music artist do you feel like you relate to the most?
I mean that's hard. Like, I started off kind of more on like the rock side of things. Like even some of my very first songs were more raw. Like if y'all know like Butch Walker, or Will Hogue, or kind of more the Texas country, Georgia country, kind of rock, Southern rock, Black Crowes-ish vibe. But the more I've been songwriting and kind of honing my craft, I'm kind of leaning more towards like a country commercial sound. So I don't know, but all the cool country rock guys, Aldean, Brantley Gilbert, Co Wetzel, I feel like all my music would fit right in, if I opened for them on tour or somewhere in that ball field, Yeah. But also Reckless Kelly, they're kind of a smaller act, but, country rock guys, yeah.
So I know you have a lot of originals. What is one of your favorite songs to cover?
Man, off the top of my head, I would say there's this Aldean song called Trouble with a Heartbreak, and it's always funny playing that song live, but it's always cool. So if I had to, I don't know, cover one, probably some of his stuff. Also, cliche, but Luke Bryan is fun as hell to sing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So one of my favorite songs you used to cover was Right Where You Need to Be. What is it?
Right Where I Need to Be.
Right Where I Need to Be. Is that by Gary Allen?
Gary Allen. That's an old classic tune for sure.
That's probably one of my favorite that you cover. That is a great song, and I think you do a great job with it. So kind of talking more about you, right, and your music and your tour and everything that you have going on, kind of a personal question right here. What song did you write or produce that you thought was going to do better, that it didn't do as well as you thought it was going to do?
Well, luckily we had some success this year with a lot of my music. it's hard to gauge success these days, like 100 million streams or 100,000, you know.
Yeah.
But as far as being independent and some of the stuff placements that I had gotten, I guess one song I didn't think would be as big, it's actually my most streamed single, is a song called Heartbreaker. And I'd kind of written that song and produced it thinking it would be like, you know, when you flip over a vinyl on a B-side and you're like, golly, I can't believe this band has this awesome song. Why was it not like one of their big singles?
Yeah.
That was kind of the idea when I had written that song and even produced it. I was like, man, let's just rock it out. And currently that thing's almost at like 250,000 streams, and that's like my biggest song right now. Yeah.
Wow. Staying in this kind of venue right here, how many venues did you play this year? I think you mentioned it earlier.
So we played close to 80 shows, and I would say probably 50 to 60 of them went from clubs to theaters to music venues, and we played a couple festivals too, and then we played a lot of frat parties too this year, so that was cool.
I do want to give a shout out to the festival that we threw, Bloom in Brookhaven, Georgia. July was the headliner. He did a great job. Probably brought the most people out of anyone. It was a variety of DJs and rap music. We had some country music, but July Turner was our headliner, and I just want to thank you for that. That was awesome, man.
Thank you
really made that festival. Yeah, that was sweet. Let's see here. Which of all the venues that you have played has been your favorite?
Has been my favorite venue, man.
You can only pick one.
Well, there's a venue in Athens called 8 Seconds. It used to be called The Warehouse. It's an awesome venue. It's kind of like a theater, kind of like Aisle 5 here. Mm-hmm. Also, man, my hometown, like, there's not a whole lot of places to play around my hometown, but Sixes is awesome.
Yep,
we
Sixes
sell it
Tavern.
out every time we go, and it's always a blessing for, like, a big hometown crowd. But, yeah, man, those are probably two of my favorites, I would guess. To just kind of be around Georgia, some venues that these people would know. You know?
What's it like selling out a venue? I mean, even though it's a hometown venue, you're still selling it out. You know, like, what is that like?
To me, the scariest part is like leading up to the show. Because it's like once you saw all the people there, and it's like, all right, all this stuff I was posting, like it worked.
Yeah.
But, you know, when you sign up for like a hard ticket sale event, you know, especially in a town, maybe a whole lot of people don't know you, it can be kind of stressful. Like, dang, I hope people come to this bar. Like, I'm going to have to talk to the promoter after.
Yeah.
So having a crowd that's like in your hometown, like around Atlanta for me personally, and people showing up and ready to hear your music is like, it's like, dang, let's just party. All the hard work is like over, you know?
Yeah. So, kind of piggybacking on that, you mentioned like the pre-show jitters or anything. Do you have any like pre-show rituals or anything that you do to kind of kill the nerves, or anything that you may be superstitious about?
Man, I like being a hype guy, really. I ask everybody to leave the green room if they're hanging out, and really just sit with the band and just be like, guys, you know, we're going to kill this. We've done this 1,000 times. Like, we've rehearsed this 100 times in a basement somewhere. Like, let's just get out there, have fun, do our thing. Maybe take a shot, you know.
Yeah, okay.
Not nothing too crazy.
What is your favorite alcohol?
I'm a tequila guy.
Tequila?
Yeah, I like Casamigos.
Casamigos.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Okay. So we talked about your favorite venue that you played at. Do you have a favorite city? Is there a city outside of your hometown that you feel like really shows out for you, or that you just like visiting or like going to play?
Well, we mostly play the Southeast right now, but some of the cities I feel like that really appreciate live music is Clemson and Auburn, Oxford, Mississippi, Chattanooga, Tennessee. I love playing in Charleston, South Carolina. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of the major southeastern cities, but we go to Florida sometimes too, like Tallahassee. I feel like they're more like an EDM kind of vibe. If you know, everybody's got their own thing, but for the places that I'm playing at the moment, yeah, those are some of my favorites.
And I've been talking to July a lot about coming down and visiting Jacksonville and St. Augustine. I just think that's a great area for live music. You get down to some of those beach towns, and they have a great audience down there. I think it would really be receptive very well down there. So we're trying to get July down there.
We'll bring out the sandals soon.
Yeah, we'll bring out the sandals, the flip-flops, the jeans. We'll get the whole Kenny Chesney vibe going, cover some Kenny songs.
Yeah, man.
And we'll see how that goes. So let's kind of move more towards the tour side of things, right? I think you live a different lifestyle than most people.
Probably.
What is it like being on tour? I mean, so you said how many shows are you doing a year?
We played almost 80.
80 shows a year.
In over 10 states this year.
Okay, and
Yeah.
80 shows in how many months? In a span of how many months?
I mean, probably from February through November. I mean,
Wow.
some months harder than others,
Mm-hmm.
just based off of, just how stuff goes. But yeah, man, all year really I had to play. So,
Wow.
which I'm happy,
Yeah. What is your diet like? When you're playing all these shows. I mean, like
Chipotle.
Chipotle,
Yeah, I try to think that's the healthiest.
the healthiest.
Yeah.
What you getting at Chipotle?
Man, a chicken bowl, steak,
Yeah.
chicken bowl, yeah.
Double meat.
Double meat. I've tried my buddy does that carnivore diet.
Yeah.
Man, I tried to order all kind of meat and do that, but that is tough for any of y'all trying to try that out.
Yeah.
Feel like you got to bring a cast iron on the road.
Yeah.
Pop over, let me cook this steak real quick.
And so when you're going on tour, it's not just you. You're with a band, right?
Correct.
Who is the band? Who do you have on the band?
Well, we had a couple different bandmates this year. Some of my band lives in Atlanta, and some of them lives in Nashville. So some of the steady ones, like James, James Hamilton, I'm sure most of y'all who know me know James plays with me for a long time, and Evan Jackal plays bass for me, and guys like Logan Millwood, Mac Eason has played with me some, guy named Dylan Young on drums, Jack Silverman's helped me out some this year, and so yeah, I've got a revolving, 6 or 7 guys that kind of pitch in and share the road with me, which is awesome. So shout out to them.
All right, so these last few questions are going to be a little bit more fun, a little bit more lighthearted. So just answer them as true as you can. All right.
Okay.
So just have fun with it. All right. The first question is, what is your most used emoji?
Dude, the lightning bolt.
The lightning bolt.
Yeah, I stay sending that.
Why are you sending the lightning bolt?
Bro, it's just electric, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just electric.
It's just electric.
Are you a Spotify or Apple Music guy?
Spotify.
Spotify.
Yeah.
Okay, and when you're putting this music out, you're putting it out on all platforms?
All platforms. But
All
mainly
platforms.
I think Spotify is like the bulk of it
Yeah.
these days, yeah.
What about Instagram or TikTok?
Instagram.
Instagram?
Yeah, I don't know if like trying to become a creator of content creators. I don't know. I think I have an eye more for Instagram than TikTok. Maybe that's just because my Instagram does 10 times more well than the TikTok.
Yeah.
So, but also Facebook.
Yeah.
I feel like Facebook's a better platform to really have like a community you can talk to. Instagram too. I mean, they're all, but me personally, I figure I do best on Instagram and Facebook.
Nice.
So,
Another question that a lot of people wanted me to ask you when I told them I was doing this interview is, are you on the Zens?
no.
Do you know what Zens are?
Yeah.
You're not on the Zens at
No.
all?
A lot of my bandmates do those.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But no, I'm not a dip guy.
No.
The only 2 times I've ever dipped in my life, I felt like I was going to throw up everywhere. So it's like, might not need to do that. Yeah.
Probably a good call. So what is your favorite song? Like, we just ended the year. Today is actually January 2nd, 2024. So we just got done with the year 2023. When you looked up your Spotify or Apple Music Wrapped or Replay, what was your most played song? Like, who do you listen to? Like, who's your favorite song this year?
I didn't see the Apple, like my personal music, Wrapped. But you asked me one of my favorite songs, and really off the top of my head is a Black Crowes song. Shout out to Atlanta bands. It's called Wiser Time. So love that song, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, this last segment that we're going to do is called Player Skip. This is where we're going to be, pretending like we're listening to a playlist, right? And there's a variety of different artists on here, and one of these artists' song comes on. Do you play it or do you skip it?
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
So the first one we got on there is Taylor Swift.
Oh, bro. Skip. I don't
Skip?
know. I don't know no Taylor Swift.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Man, I feel like you're a little
I
upset about that one.
I let it ride, but like I don't.
So you're playing it?
I'd probably skip.
Skip.
Yeah.
All right. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, we playing them.
Playing.
Yeah, they were one of my dude in college. That was like one of the first bands. You think you're like hipster for listening to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, this band is awesome.
What about John Summit?
I don't know John Summit.
You don't know John Summit?
Mm-mm.
Up and coming electronic music superstar.
Okay.
Yeah. Lil Baby.
Yeah, I'd let it ride.
You playing Lil
I like
Baby?
Lil Baby,
There
yeah.
you go. Harry Styles.
I don't know much of his music, so skip.
Skip? You don't even
Yeah.
want to give it a try?
I mean, I'd give it a try, but if we're doing a hard play or skip, I'm skip. I don't know, skip.
What about Rage Against the Machines?
Oh, they for sure getting played.
Yeah,
Yeah,
over and over.
over and over.
Nice. Dua Lipa,
Yeah, play.
play.
Yeah, love Dua Lipa.
Do you want to give a shout out to Dua Lipa real quick? You
Yeah,
did say you were
shout out
single.
Dua Lipa.
There you go. What about Morgan Wallen?
Play.
Play.
Gas.
Really?
Yes.
One in your top 5?
I mean, not really, but I do love all Morgan Wallen stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
killer songwriting stuff, like crazy.
Jelly Roll.
Play for sure. Love Jelly Roll.
Moneybag Yo.
I like Moneybag Yo.
There you go. Ed Sheeran.
Play. Dude, he's got a killer watch collection, by the way.
Eminem.
Play.
Luke Bryan.
For sure, play.
All
I
right.
love Luke Bryan, dog. People be hating on Luke.
And last but not least, July Turner.
Oh, we playing all of them.
Yeah.
All 7 of them.
So speaking of playing, July, I know you got a new project coming up.
Yep.
Right? It's called
Center's Highway.
Center's Highway.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a new single that you're putting out. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, man. So Center's Highway was actually a song that kind of, I had written the riff with like 2 buddies of mine, but we just kind of were messing around with the guitar, like no words really. And I just thought it was a cool riff, and I had this idea of kind of like being on the road and living on the road, and kind of for the first year, like really seeing what that was like.
Yeah.
And kind of maybe the relationships that had gotten sacrificed, or maybe finding a relationship through exploring new places and avenues and living that new lifestyle. And so I kind of wrote like that, and I brought it one day to a buddy of mine, Baker Grissom, and he helped me kind of put some final touches on it. And yeah, it's gonna be awesome, man.
Yeah. Well, we're excited to hear it. I understand that you're going to be playing it for us today.
Yeah, I'll try to play all some of it for sure.
Outstanding, man. Well, I really appreciate the interview, and I'm looking forward to hearing Center's Highway.
Yeah.
What's the release date on Center's Highway?
So Center's Highway comes out January 26th. Got a bunch of new cool content coming for it, and it's going to be in the set. We're going to be playing it live this year, and I got a tour coming behind it, so hopefully we're going to book a big spring tour and do like a Center's Highway tour. So
Very cool.
It sounds a little morbid, like Center's Highway, or like, I don't know if morbid's the right word, but it sounds a little downer.
Yeah.
But when you listen to it and you really hear it, it's really a good song, and it's really got a positive meaning and somebody like turning their life around.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Well, I got a sneak peek, and I have to say that this is probably my favorite July Turner song
Thank
that has
you,
come
man.
out so far. So
That means we're growing in the right direction.
I'm very excited to hear it, and I'm actually very excited to hear you play it today. So
Cool, man.
Hey, once again, man, we really appreciate it. It was really nice talking to you. Thank you so much. Best of luck
Love
in
you,
2024.
brother.
Love
Thank
you too,
you.
man.
The song's called Center's Highway. Well, I'm a wild one, like a bullet shot from a gun, I'm born to run one. Just a cowboy chasing the sun, a late night rambler, a midnight gambler, good at getting gone, never stay too long. The thorn on the rose, in the fast lane on a fast track, going 9-8 to nothing, spinning round with the pedal down. I was chasing after something, never thought no gypsy jukebox angel can make me tap my brakes, going down the Center's Highway. Yeah, baby. Hey, shout out to Andre Griffin and Zeppelin Mackey for having us at Owl 5, man. Thank y'all. Like a bullet shot from a gun.